What is up, guys? Major Magpie here, and welcome back to Cities XXL. We're down here on the beachfront again, next to our Starship Enterprise looking thing, which is just over behind here. There it is. I call it a Starship Enterprise because that's what it reminds us of. It's a funny old shape, but yeah, we're down here on the beach. I figured we could put in a boatload of more elites. This episode is going to be somewhat sketchy because we've got so much to bloody do. I think the main target in this episode has got to be to meet and achieve our £1 million citizens mark. It's not too far away now, and with the right sort of implementation, we can reach that no problem. So we're going to go large avenue, 2x10. Square zoning, start on the frontier, just put an absolute ton in, probably about there, like so. Yep, those guys are very happy. One thing we do need to do, and it's not more noticeable with these guys here, is we need to address these things. So employment satisfaction, hopefully they'll figure out on their own. Cost of living, I will have to do via the trade menu, and that's simply down to farm foods. We need to import farm foods, but in order to import farm foods, we need to be producing more things like heavy industry and things like that. Education, health and fire services I can do now, however, and we are going to do now. So I'm just going to quickly jump onto the road here. Stick with the large avenue and run this road here all the way through, probably about there, and then run that straight up to there, like so that it joins them on. Then we can, what we got here, we've got security, we have shops ×3 there. So in this area we can go ahead and address our fire services, not security, sorry, fire services, there we go. We have a fire station. Just go ahead and just plonk that straight on the end there, like that. Just have a look at how much of the area that covers. That covers everything around here, which is what we wanted. So next up is employment satisfaction, which I can fit on my own. Shop satisfaction. Shops hopefully will be fettled when we address situation of farm foods, but for now we can do education and health, most definitely. Jump into education. What we've got unlocked then, we've got these big boys are still locked at the end here. We have a central library, which we already have, and Institute of Technology. Not so sure we want to build that just yet. It is a canny sized building as well. It's a bit of a beast! It's a bit of a beast! You know what it is? Just bang it on the end there, why not? It's not going to address the education straight away, but I like it anyways. So private school is what these guys probably want. Yeah, they do, definitely. Right, is there a more eco-friendly place to plonk this other than there? Put it on the corner there. So that's education addressed, hopefully. And next up was, what else was next? Health. I think it was health, yes. So health, hospital complex, large health. Can I put that in there? No, it doesn't matter what that is. We can put health there though. How much is this going to cost us? It's going to cost us 30,000 to build and 10,000 a month upkeep, which is quite expensive. Put it there. I'm just going to put it in. Didn't cause us to change my mind finding out how much it's actually going to cost a month, but what we've got with these guys in these are looking for elites, and they're actually struggling with business hotels. So again, it's something we can just tackle pretty quickly. Jump into commerce. We want hotels and make sure it's on business. What we got then? We've got a hotel, Eurostars, Madrid Towers. It's 75,000 to construct, and that does help solve our issues regarding business. Can I put it in there because there isn't space apparently, which is quite annoying because it's a waste of space, but never mind, we can put one there. Go with a large luxurious hotel and put this one probably on the corner there. That's how we got. That is a business hotel. We could probably go ahead and put in another bus station. Last episode we did talk about this bad boy, and I think his issue is he needs a connecting depot. So if we can find our transport menu, wherever it may be, public transport, there we go. I'm going to go for a bus company. And I'm actually going to pop one on our office industrial here. Probably there. It seems like a good spot to me. And straight away, it's sorted that out. So, I mean, that was obviously the issue with these guys here. So we've got a bus lane. One bus line, sorry. We'll tackle that and add a few more in as soon as I figure out exactly where our roads are going. Because I'm still not yet sure. So we've got our executives. These guys are growing, still complaining about employment and shop satisfaction and cost of living and education. Education I was kind of hoping would sort itself out. Probably not. Go large road. Run that straight up just to get a gauge on where we can have our shops. Put in a bit of high density commerce if I can get it in here, which of course I can't because that would be too bloody easy. No. Oh, we can here. Yeah, come there, mouse. 3 more. Take a look at our trade menu again. We can jump in here. We want to trade with Omnicorp. Okay, right, so we've got fuel is at a deficit. We'll just palm our unskilled workers off for the time being and also our skilled workers. There's no point them sitting on with the fingers up their arses. And we can tackle food industry. There's a couple of points on fuel, like that. We've got a deficit on executives and elites again. The elites just will not move in quick enough. We could probably help out with our executives, however. So if we jump back into housing, we'll just do square zoning for the sake of quickness. Executives and high density. We'll go 10 with Large Avenue. No, we'll have to reduce that maybe to 8 so it fits within our zone. And it doesn't want us building it there. Of course it doesn't want us building it there. That would be way too easy. Put it there instead then. Try again. Nope. There. Go with 2 by 5. See if we can get that in. No, we can't. Not to worry, it's something we will just have to tackle by hand and do manually. We can go and put a road in, however. A large avenue, run it in a straight line off there. Straight down like that. Hopefully we'll be able to squeeze some high density executives in there. Just a single zone. Yeah, we can, that's good. We can just that's a bit steep there apparently. Ground error, whatever. Put one there, one there, one there. Not enough space there. Start again up here just to get it to. Try again. Take 2. Okay, there we go. That's cool. Plonk one beside there. There's not enough space to go. Maybe we can get one in there. Got one in there. Probably have to pave the rest of that area within there. At least we're getting them in. Any complaints on these guys then? Yeah, boatloads. Health, security, and fire services. So, jump in and do that now, straight away. So it is city services. Start with health. And go with a hospital complex. There, straight away. It's probably going to be quite a big area, so hospital complex isn't such a bad thing to go in here, although it is quite pricey. Okay. Next up, we need fire services. And we also need a police station. So next down on our list is security, so I might as well do that first. We have a police heliport. This is quite a sizable building. It's somewhat of a beast. You know this? I'm gonna put it there. And what else is there? Fire services. You can just go with a fire station. I'll put the fire station right on the street corner there. Yeah, let's zoom in and take a look at this area then. Put up the wooded area. Oh, where are we? Bloody frames on this game is absolutely diabolical. I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing alright. Achieving. What's your problem, my friend? The building is losing money, fast bankruptcy is likely. Okay, profitability and quality of life is your issue. You obviously don't like being in and around here. Tourism hotel, large prestigious hotel. I think it's a holiday resort hotel sort of thing, and it doesn't like the idea of being in and around our executive city, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete it. Probably for the best. But, right. A lot more of our guys are winning. This building needs elites. This building is losing money. Still barking on for elites. Why aren't elites moving in? Shop satisfaction, employment satisfaction, education, cost of living, and leisure. Leisure is something we've never actually tackled. We could probably go ahead and do that now. I've already put a park right next door to our university or whatever this is again. What is it? Institute of Technology. So it's pretty close to a university. Transport. I'm just going to continue our large avenue through there if I can fit it in, which I can. Get about there. And then we are going to go with. I complain about education, but I mean, I'm sure I've addressed this issue for them. It's fire rescues, and I'm quite happy with fire rescue stuff. I still complain about education. Okay then, I'm trying to address the education issues. University is what they're after. Okay then, if that's what you're after, we'll put one on the corner there. That should help you out. And we'll put a leisure, or we can put a leisure facility right next door to our university. If I can find it. It's got to be in decorations. What is it? Unlocks areas. City services, environment, maybe? Business park. Put that in there, in fact. I'm going to put a boatload of shops on the end of here. As soon as I've extended that crossroads there, so back on a large avenue, straight roads, just run that straight up like so, and then we'll go with some commerce, retail, high density, single zoning. Let's just try and pack all of this site out here. That. Okay. That's looking alright. I think I'll probably go and end this episode here. This company has suffered from a lack of passenger services within the vicinity. This company has trouble finding hotel services. I don't know why you're having trouble finding hotel services. There's one right up the bloody road. I'll tell you what we can do while we're in here is go and address our issue with the environment, if possible. With a big park. I'm just going to put it there and probably put another one there. Doesn't seem to make any difference. I'm kind of hoping it would though. Just maybe push the pollution areas back over. One good idea might be to just delete that and fit a clover leaf. So if we jump back into transport to is it fast lanes, is it? Fast lanes, yes. So a clover-shaped infrastructure. And it will fit if we can just jump back in and do freeway. Just run the freeway off there for the time being. Bulldozer. Delete that road there. Hopefully it'll fit now. I'm going to delete that road just in case. Add the cloverleaf and then join the rest up. So it's transport. It is fast lanes. And it's a cloverleaf like that. Cool. We then want the fast or the heavy highway or whatever it is called, and just join them two up. Like that. And then there is a simple intersection like that, but our road is in the way, so it's back to that. And the heavy highway, just move it down somewhat. Bulldozer. So bulldoze that. And then transportation once again. This is quite a tedious way of doing stuff, but unfortunately, it's the way it's got to be done. Going for a simple road. Let's try bulldozing that little edge bit on the end there. Take 222. That's what it feels like anyways. And a simple road doesn't want to be part of that. Roads. Guessing that now is down from an expressway. Curved roads like that. That's not too bad. Let's just run a large avenue off that way. There we go. I like that for now. We are going with a highway again. Like that. And then a simple interchange, like so. It's not going to work, is it? No. Try again. Delete that, delete that. Just jump straight into transport. Fast lanes. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to immediately put our simple interchange just straight on there if I can. And of course I can't because that would be too bloody easy. Ugh. Like that. Let's try that then. Then the simple interchange. Probably going to have to bulldoze that road there. Just get rid of that business hotel as well. That's kind of in the way. Transport. Curvy roads. Make sure we've got our expressway. Expressway joined on there, like so. And it works. Okay, and that just connects our two roads up. It connects our little elite district with Starship Enterprise in here with our office environment. See if we can go ahead and just put a business hotel or 10 down here. And then we'll wrap this episode up. So we want, where was business hotel? Business hotel was commerce, was it? Yeah, commerce. Business hotels. Probably go for big Eurostar looking thing. Put one there. And then a large luxurious one. Probably just a little bit further down the road. Like that. And that'll just do nicely. I'm quite happy that that is all joined up, and hopefully it'll work as I expect it to. Okay guys, I'll go ahead and wrap this episode up here. It's been quite an achievement. We've connected a lot of neighbourhoods, a lot of roads together. But yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. We've actually, as well, I've just realised, I don't know how I didn't realise within the episode, but we've actually passed 1 million citizens. Which means that we've unlocked high density elites, which is going to be our first protocol the next episode. Definitely, let's get some high density elites in. Most definitely. Probably an elite zone up the back here, but I've got time to have to think about that. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching guys, and see you in the next one.